you have posted, I just saw on your Instagram today, did your mom get married today?
No, my mom got married last night at
Nice.
9.
Okay. And you guys all got to tune in?
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny. So she was going to get married later this year, like in July. And it's just classic my mom. Me and my mom kind of have like the same personality, and we just do spontaneous things. And she called me yesterday about like 11 o'clock, like right when I woke up. And she was like, hey, I just want you to know I'm going to get married tonight. And she's like, I'm going to be quarantined. I'd rather be quarantined with him. And I was like, okay, girl, do your thing. And so she's like, tune in on Facebook Live. And I'm like, okay. It was awesome.
That's so cool. That's like the best way to spend your quarantine, watching your mom get married.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was really cute. And then too, like my aunt and uncle married them, and they've been exposed to them. So of course that was fine. But my other aunt and uncle came, and they were dressed in like bunny suit with all of it, and because she's a nurse, so I was just rolling laughing. I was like, only in Baytown, Texas, where I'm from, would this happen. Like, it was awesome.
That's amazing. So what have you been doing other than writing and dancing, doing TikTok videos with your hubby? What have you guys been trying to do to, stay sane during this time?
I would definitely say like talking to God, like reading my Bible, just having my quiet time. There's something about the quiet, like that. I've always been a little nervous of like having like too much time to myself and get too much in my head, but I've really enjoyed the time of just it being silent and really listening to what's going on around me, and not getting caught up in like, oh, I got to make this breakfast, or I got to make it to this ride, or because even though like I'm still writing and doing things, it's still from home. Like it's all super chill.
Yeah.
And there's been something to that. And also like keeping myself busy with like little projects. Like my junk drawer is not a junk drawer anymore. It's like an organized junk drawer. You know what I mean? Like every by the time I get out of this quarantine, every damn nook and cranny is going to be organized. That is my goal.
That's the positives that come out of it. I was like, I have never cleaned more than I am right now, and I wouldn't have time to have done it all year. So I'm like, hey, I'm good. I'm accomplishing things.
You are.
So keep up. I just want to tell you that, first of all, when I first heard it, I was like, I am so excited that RaeLynn just keeps giving us these jams to listen to.
Thank you.
And we put it in our show on the weekend, and you hadn't released it to radio in Canada. I played it like the first day it came out.
Hell
and
yeah.
I had so many people write me being like, this song is my anthem. Men too, not just women.
Dude, I know. That's the thing that I love about Keep Up is it's not just like a girl anthem. It is for sure a dude anthem too. Like guys, my husband loves it. So
yeah, you just crank it up and it's a jam. So where were you, or what was like going on that you were like, hey, I have to write this song right now? How did that come together?
Well, the idea was like, so it started and not Keep Up. It started with like, I bet you can't and like, that was kind of the title at first. Like, I bet you can't do this. And I bet you can't do that. Like, cause country girls can do it better kind of thing. And then I said, I bet you can't keep up. Like, and I remember saying keep up, and we were like, no, I'm sorry. It wasn't I bet you can't. It was want to bet. Like, it was like gonna be like a guy girl song. Like, and a guys do this. And then the girl was like, want to bet. Like, I can't do that. Like, I can have just as much of a good time as you. So that was the original idea. And then I said, when we were talking, like, I bet you can't keep up. And like, we were like, keep up. That's cool. Like, I like that better. And so then we started chasing the idea of that being the title better than want to bet. And the whole like premise of the song is like, I miss those anthems like Redneck Woman and Here for the Party and like Kerosene and Gunpowder and Lead. Like, that's what country girls are. Like, they miss that. They need that. Like, and I grew up on that kind of music, and I was like, gosh, what would my version of that be? Because of course I'm not a Gretchen Wilson. I'm not a Carrie Underwood. I'm not Miranda Lambert. I'm RaeLynn. So what would my version of a rowdy country girl song be? And we've been really honing in on this like sound of, that's kind of, got a little bit of ghetto-ness to it, but it's also very, country and very me. And that's how we got Keep Up. And I just think it honestly represents me so much, but it also represents a lot of, country girls out there, because they realize that they have a song for them.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's what I love so much about you is that it's very easy as a male or female in country to, you know, see someone doing something and it works and you go, okay, I kind of have to do that because, you know, it's working for them. So I need to go in that lane too. And you have always been like, I am me and I'm going to stay in my lane and do my thing. And I think that's so cool. And I think it will encourage people who are different, you know, have a different style to go, hey, I can do my thing.
It's true. And I always, anytime I talk to new artists, or they're like asking me, you know, how did I kind of find my sound? And I'm like, it's just about saying, songwriting and artistry is saying the same thing everybody else says, but saying it in your own way. And what is that way? And that's like the magic question. I'm talking about heartbreaks. I'm talking about being fun. I'm talking about all the same things that all the other songs are about, but how can I say it that's different than anybody else? And that's the real thing that's kind of hard to find. It took me a couple years to find it.
Yeah.
But once you do, it's something you can really hone in on.
Yeah. And I love that. So were you behind the idea of the pony in the video?
Oh, hell yeah. That was my idea. I was like so down for I was like, I just want a pony with like pink hair. I was like, you know that you can rent ponies for parties. Mm-hmm. And so then I went to like rentyourpony.com, Nashville, and found Galliad. He was actually a boy.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so cute.
Did you grow up with horses or around horses at all?
I did. My horse growing up, his name was Jughead. He had a big old head. So that's what we named Jughead.
Because I grew up, my dad's a horse trainer, so I had horses too growing up. I had Dakota, and he was the chunkiest, short-legged little guy ever.
Dakota, that is such a cute name.
Yeah, he was a buckskin, and I feel like growing up with horses, I don't know if this is the same for you. You obviously have animals. I feel like they really teach you a lot about connecting with animals and how important that is to have.
Yeah, horses are next level. You cannot like leave them unattended. You have to spend time with them to gain their trust. And there's just something about that. I feel like that's like my German Shepherd. Like if I spend more time with him, I know he's going to love me more than he loves my husband. But if my husband feeds him and spends more time with him, he ain't gonna love me no more. So actually he does. It's just different.
I think we grew up very similar because I grew up with German Shepherds my whole life and horses too. So, but Cash is a new addition to the family, or newer, correct?
He is a new addition. We got him, was it end of last year? And he's been such a delight. He's so funny. He rules this house. He sleeps on the couches. He does whatever he wants. Like, especially it's so funny. So normally, you know, dogs will get super sad when you leave and they'll cry by the door and then you have to leave and it's so sad. When me and Josh had to run to the grocery store and we were leaving and they were both like laying on the couch, like, please go. Like, I just need you to give me my freaking space. You've been home too much. Like, it was so funny. They didn't even cry when we left. So offended.
Like, this is too much.
Yeah, we didn't know that you would be home this long.
Yeah, something's up. We need to nap and be away from you. So do you, you're diabetic, correct? So has it been a struggle for you being home and not being able to go out as much? Because, I mean, your diet is so different than, you know, most people would have to deal with. Are you struggling with that at all?
Yeah, I stick to a pretty low carb diet, fresh foods, fresh fruits, fresh like vegetables and all that stuff. So it's been kind of hard because I can't like leave to go get fresh stuff all the time. But I found a lot of things over the years that I can eat that are good for my blood sugar. But yeah, it's been interesting because I do have an autoimmune disease, and having an autoimmune disease, you have to be even extra careful with going out and stuff. But also, like, I feel like I can't live in fear and I'm going to go stir crazy. So I was watching this doctor talk, and he's like, you know, just don't go every time out. Like, let one person leave the house, let one person, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah. So I've just been really, but it has been hard to kind of find my balance though, especially right when I first went into quarantine. I ate like a, crap ton of donuts, and I was like, forget this. I'm not playing stagecoach right now. What do I have to be skinny for? And I ate like 6 donuts one night. And so then I was like, okay, I can't do this. But it was so funny. My husband was like, let's just have 7 days where we eat so bad and then we'll just like eat nothing for 7 days and then we'll come out looking the same. And I was like, that's so messed up. You're crazy. That's how guys think. And of course it would work for a dude. Like, but me, I would gain the weight and it would stay. It would not leave. Yep. But no, I'm thankful. Like, I kind of I kind of prepped for this for a while. So like I ordered like these certain noodles that I can eat that are super low carb but yummy. And I ordered like a crap ton of those off Amazon and like just snacks that I can have. Yeah, because it is difficult to find and everything's sold out. And like, I mean, it's just kind of crazy times right now.
No, I was like you though. I don't know why, because I'm not somebody who generally, I'm not a hypochondriac. I'm not a panicker usually, but I was just like, I feel like I need to be prepared. So I did the same thing. I'm pretty stocked and good, but so Keep Up obviously just came out, but does this mean that we are going to continue to hear more new music from RaeLynn?
Yes, we have been in the studio and I'm excited because the place that music's in right now is you don't have to work on a record or an EP. We can just release songs and see where it goes. And if a song wins, great. And if it's just for the fans and it relates to one person, we did its job, you know? And so I'm really excited for where I'm at because there is no boundaries for what I'm writing. You know, I'm writing songs that like keep up, fun songs, but I'm also writing some really amazing heart ballads that I never thought that I would write. So I'm definitely not losing that side of me that writes songs like Love Triangle or Diamonds or Lonely Call. I'm just showing a different side of myself. But I know my fans that love me for me see all those sides, and it's going to be cool to see the evolution of this year and the music that comes out.
Yes. Well, I can't wait. And obviously stay safe there, but we can't wait to get you back in Canada.
Thank you. I know. I can't wait to come back. I miss Canada.